Ladies and gentlemen, are you or a loved one looking for mobility and accessibility solutions in Sudbury? Look no further than Silver Cross Sudbury. Silver Cross Sudbury is your trusted source for a wide range of mobility aids and home accessibility products. They're dedicated to improving your independence and quality of life. Visit their showroom at 760 Notre Dame Avenue or call them at 705 222 0700. Your independence is their priority. A huge thank you to Silver Cross Sudbury, more importantly to Dean and Chantel Jacqueline for all of their support of the Behind the Bench podcast all the way back to day one. We love you both.
The BTB podcast has officially joined forces with SWSE, folks, and things are about to get a whole lot more entertaining. SWSE is turning up the volume on the E, entertainment, and launching a brand new YouTube channel called Sorta Local. It's all about fresh, local content, live streams, news shows, and the kind of fun, off-the-cuff moments you don't want to miss. And yes, the BTB podcast is coming along for the ride. You'll still get the same BTB show you love, but now on a bigger stage. Expect live streams from Wolves games, from our BTB live stage, on-location recordings, guest appearances, and plenty of surprises. It's only the beginning, folks. More details are coming soon on as Sorta Local launches a new wave of shows and events celebrating the best of Sudbury and beyond. Subscribe to Sorta Local on YouTube and be a part of something new, local, and seriously entertaining. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to week 219 of Behind the Bench. Tommy boy, we are deep enough into the OHL now. I mean, we got to talk about the Jays. We'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
You can find Behind the Bench podcast on all podcasting platforms, YouTube, X, and Instagram at BTB Podcast _. You can find us on TikTok at Behind the Bench. Of course, all podcasting platforms, YouTube. If you'd like some merch, you could buy it at www.btbshop.ca, and all other things BTB, you can find us on www.behindthebench.co. Tommy boy, talk to me, man. It's been a hell of a week.
Yes, and honestly, I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but was it ever cool to watch that last night? And
Unbelievable, dude.
talking to you before the game, you were a little bit sus on Vladdy walking in with a Matthews jersey.
Tom,
And when
I
it-
hated it.
I know.
hated it.
And when it became 3-1, all I thought about was X. I like how you said that, not Twitter. Just the curse isn't over. And I'm just like, I couldn't believe it. And I said, like, we're so doomed as Toronto fans to losing game sevens all the time. And obviously everyone knows who delivered in the biggest moment, George Springer. But like, I wanted to talk about all the stuff leading up before the hit. I thought the walk was fantastic by Barger. I thought the single by IKF. Talk about IKF coming in, signing that guy. He's been fantastic. I was yelling at the TV to pinch hit him. And then he just basically told me where to go after that single. Jimenez, everyone was like, he was terrible last year. Terrible. Delivers a great bunt, advances the runners, and then Springer goes yard. Like, man, like it was honestly storybook stuff. And the game of sports, and obviously this was baseball, how many times did we text throughout the year how bad Hoffman is? Like, he can't close. He's terrible. Like, find another person closing the game. Like, and he just goes with a 1-run lead and go 3 straight strikeouts to advance the World Series. Like, I thought it was just everything played out perfectly after that home run.
Yeah, it's.
Were you confident that they were gonna get it done though? I was not when it was 3-1 because I said, "Wow, Seattle's pitching finally showed up."
You know what? It's weird because when that Wu was pitching, Kirby started pitching well as
After the first,
started finding his groove, and then they took him out. And I think whenever there's a change of pitchers, I still have a little bit of hope. When they went to Bizzardo, but saying that, yeah, like obviously hope was running thin, and you knew this was their kind of final chance to do it. Just crazy, Tom. The Jays in the seventh inning is something, Bautista in 2015, now Springer. Crazy too. Right after that Springer home run, it was instantly better than the Bautista
Instantly.
one. It has to be, right? Like it's not even close.
But did you know it was gone though when he hit it from watching on TV? Did you know? It didn't. Batista's, you knew it was gone.
yeah,
This one,
I
I was
agree.
like, did he get it? And then it kept going. And I was listening to Brian Hayes talk about that this morning on a radio show. Like he was in the building and he was in left field where it went. And at first he didn't think either it was going. So this thing just had legs and it barely went over. But I mean, hey, we'll take it. Still ridiculous. Like he took the first pitch inside and then hung on the splitter to go yard. Like it. But hearing those guys after, how much they love each other, how close their families are, their wife and their kids are all friends. Like, how can you not root for this team, even if you're not a Toronto fan? Like,
Yeah. All the Moneyball references too.
yeah,
I've seen them put the Moneyball soundtrack over it. A fact, Tom, the Raptors and Jays are both one of six teams to come back from 2-0 in the best of seven conference finals series in their respective leagues. That's wild.
that is wild. Because, dude, last week, then that's funny how quick things can change. We were
And
saying they were
Tom,
done. They went to Seattle, win 2 of 3. Like, let alone
and,
they were losing in game 3.
and we were
It
talking
could have
like
been, and they came back from that game too. Like this
after
team,
after those
yeah.
first two, it's just like wow, Seattle's just like the better ball team. Like it's just maybe the luck has run out a little bit, but man, this team is legit. Like, and they're getting it done,
From
and
everywhere.
everyone like from
Any given
everywhere.
day, any given game. Obviously,
That's the
everyone knows
biggest
how good
difference
Vladdy
between
is, but
yeah
yeah, that's the difference between
that
this team and the 2016 team.
2015, 2016 is
Yeah,
it's the bottom half of the order that's getting it done on top of the big guns. Like
well, they run the lineup
everyone's
over.
showing up to play. You know what I mean? Like Ernie Clement
Yeah,
has the second best record. Sorry, second best batting average
yeah, and I
in the
think he's
playoffs,
making. I
other
think
than
he,
Vladdy.
and I think he's making how much me and you make. Like he's
He got
he's
he
making
got
peanuts.
DFA'd.
I know.
Half of these guys were playing minor league ball.
Yeah,
Trey Savage was pitching. That was his sixth start as a J. He was pitching
I know.
single A.
I know. And
And Dunedin.
I'm not getting negative, but it's like does this just have the writing on the wall that they don't need Bo Bichette next year? Like it's just.
Let's not talk about that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
no,
think
we're
I
staying
think
positive. He's coming back. He's coming back.
I said that. I said that today to somebody. If you're Bo, how do you not want to come back after this? Like,
yeah, but
because
at
I
the
feel
same,
like most of that
like
crew
contract,
sticking
yeah,
around.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, they're all kind of locked in, dude.
So
Vladdy's deal hasn't even kicked in yet. And he's still got another 13 years. Like
yeah.
we're gonna watch this guy forever, dude.
So yeah, and I'll tell you, Tom. Like I said, I wanted to reiterate it one more time. Vladdy coming in a Matthews jersey, I couldn't hate it more.
Anymore, but hey, maybe the curse
But
is lifted now.
and then
But
I
you
saw
see all the
Matthews
Leafs
walk in
with Vladdy.
with a Vladdy jersey.
Yeah, tonight. Yeah.
Another thing I want to mention, I posted it last night. Tom, we
Yeah.
spoke to Avery Chenier from the Gate 14 podcast. They partied all night with the Jays.
Did
They're
you listen to their
obviously-
pod? Yeah.
They're awesome. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, their pods all time.
Tom, when we were speaking to Avery in February, it was like, let's see where this team goes. Like if they're middle of the pack, we're happy. If they make the playoffs, we're happy. The over-under, Tom,
It was
for wins,
76.5.
76.5 wins, Tom. They won 99 games this year
I know.
and are now going to the World Series, Tom. Like, it's actually insane how far this team has come. Like, speaking
No
with
one's
Avery,
expected it. No one expected it.
nobody was excited about this season.
Well, did
after
you
the
hear
one they
that?
had last year?
Did you hear the teams he named ahead of them in the division?
Yeah.
He's like Baltimore, Tampa. He named everybody.
Yeah.
Red Sox are going to be good. Yankees, they're going to be good. And I'm
Yeah.
like, watching that video last night when you sent us the clip, I'm like, it's like fairy tale stuff in a way.
It's a perfect storm. It's
Perfect.
a perfect storm. It's like
Yeah.
you can make a movie on this team, and it'll be interesting to see. Like, listen,
And we've never seen it in our lifetime that them going to the World Series. My dad said
Yeah.
it was the second biggest hit. Obviously, it was because Joe Carter made them win the World Series
Right.
when he went yard. But watching that, I'm like picturing yourself 20 years from now when our kids are on YouTube watching this playoff run, and we're like, yeah, I remember where I was when that happened. It's that
Yeah.
big of a hit, dude.
Yeah, no,
And it wasn't
I
just the
definitely-
tie. At the moment, I was like, okay, advance the runner, sack fly, maybe like get one in here. We can worry about one in the eighth or chip away at this, and then he goes yard. It was mind blowing, mind blowing.
Yep.
And honestly, such a perfect person for it to happen too. Like we were almost talking about this guy being done for the rest of the series with that ball getting in the knee, like and just staying in it. Warrior, trooper, Mr. Game
And that was your
7.
first big signing, like to turn his team around, right? That was the
Huge
first one,
signing. Yep,
right?
5 years
And,
ago. Yep,
everyone was, now we're thinking, oh, he's on the tail end of this deal. Like,
best year he's had
it's man,
ever in his
it's
career,
so
probably.
sick. Wow, he's hit a lot of big home runs in his career. If they win the World Series, it could be.
No, I'm
Um,
saying like his year in general has been his biggest year. Like
I know I'd still
30
argue
plus
that. Like,
home run. Really? You would?
wow, his Astros days, man. He
Yeah,
was
but
sick,
dude,
no?
for how old he is now to produce at his rate, like
Yeah.
I like
So,
he's
Tom,
almost 40.
let's look at the World Series here.
Yeah, yeah. They just announced the
Obviously, I
starter
don't
for
think
game one.
we'll be going to a game because it's gonna cost us a mortgage to go to watch one of these games. But
Yeah, yeah.
looking at the World Series here, the Dodgers. I mean, Otani's their fourth pitcher. Like this team is legit. They are like one of the greatest teams ever assembled in baseball.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Yeah. Well, I just like the comments how the guys in the locker room were saying like they really don't care. Or Schneider was saying like I believe in my guys. Like I don't think the spotlight is going to get to them because of who they've just overcame. Like I thought maybe they'd be a little bit nervous in that Yankee series. It's
Yeah,
the Yankees, it's the playoffs, and they showed they can belong. Coming back from 2-0 against a really good Seattle team, I think they're up for the moment. Like, is anything really going to change when they're going to be like, let's say, starstruck with Otani and all that stuff going to be there? Because now it's only the world, like it's two teams left. I don't think so, man. I don't think anything's really going to get to this team. And how can you not
I
love?
actually think it's gonna be a good series.
How can you not love? Like, I'm not counting them out because they just wiped everyone they played. Los Angeles, Milwaukee, best team in the league, destroyed them. Philly gave them a kind of a good show, but at the end of the day, their pitching was just too good. I just think how we have, and that just puts an icing on whatever you want to call it, the cake. How we have home field is crazy to me.
But
We
unlike the
won one more
Mariners
game.
series,
We won one more game than the
Yeah.
LA Dodgers.
yeah,
That's all that
unlike
matters.
exactly. Unlike, sorry, I'm saying it 9 times. Unlike the Mariners series, you have to win every home game. If you're the Jays, you gotta win every home game.
Yeah, and I honestly, for the momentum they're running in, and like I think I might have said this when they beat the Yankees. I can't see them losing the first game. Like
Yeah, I agree. And
too much rest for the
listening to-
Dodgers might catch up to
I was
them.
gonna say, listening to a couple panels, well, A-Rod was talking about how LA hasn't seen a live pitch now in over a week. Like that actually matters, right? In baseball,
Yeah, and
right?
I'm
It's
not
like not swinging a golf club or hitting putts. You know, what I mean?
correct. And we all know LA's starting pitchers are better than like anyone the Jays have seen, but at the same time, you have to realize the Jays have been hitting really good pitchers all year and in this postseason.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the starters for
And-
the Yankees,
and it-
Rondon and whatever. Like, who do you want to call the best on Seattle? Like
Yeah,
Kirby, they did very well in game, I think, 2 he pitched, and then obviously they won yesterday. He was great towards the end of that game. But Castillo, they pitched well too, or they hit well too. Like, I'm not too worried, but man, these LA guys go 8-9 innings, and it's terrifying, but not, because the Jays have really good bats, man, and they've been proving it.
and they're not swinging for the home run ball. Like it's
No,
just
they're
getting the
playing
ball in play,
smart.
right?
They're
Yeah.
playing smart, and man,
If
It's
Bull
been-
comes back, they gonna need Bull though. You need Bull's back.
yeah, somehow, some way, in some capacity, pitch hitting or something like that. I don't know if you got to be a part of the starting 9 to start, because like you can't to me, I don't want to break anything up that's been working.
Yeah, I know.
It's tough, and he hasn't swung a bat in 7 weeks. Like, what are you gonna do? Throw him in against Blake
He
Snell
would
in the
take
first game?
Jimenez or
No,
IKF.
probably IKF. And you would
Yeah.
move Jimenez second and
Yeah,
play,
Jimenez is a yeah.
and then play, but would play short. But
Right.
because Springer's been proven to play better playing DH, so we don't.
Yeah.
So Bo would have to just be playing short, right? Like, is he good
I
enough to
would
play
love for the
short?
Jays to just rock Otani. Like, I know
And
he's
that
so
and
good.
and you already know reporters are gonna ask him where you're closest signed to Toronto. Like the whole buildup of this is why we love sports, man. He was almost a J. I don't care what
Yeah.
anybody says. Now he's coming into Rogers Center to play them in Game 1 of the World Series.
Yeah.
30-some
Wow.
years since the city's been back to the World Series. Like it's going to be loud and exciting to watch. I like that they're underdogs, though. Seriously.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah,
see,
big
man.
time.
I'm excited for it. We'll be watching that and the Wolves Friday night. I'll have it on my phone.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yes, sir. All right, Tom. Well, let's get into our Tristan Ritchie at Lake City Realty Performers of the Week. Thinking about buying or selling a home in Sudbury, Tristan Ritchie from Lake City Realty gives you more than just listings. He gives you honest advice. Tristan will tell you whether it's the right time to buy or sell based on the market, your needs, and his deep local expertise. No pressure, just the truth. Ready for a real conversation about real estate? Call Tristan at 705-920-6109 or follow him on social media at Real Richie. Your home journey starts here. Tommy, what do you got?
I don't want to take yours, and I know exactly where you're going. I'm not even looking at the Word doc. You can call me soft for this or not, but you corrected me about half an hour ago when we were on FaceTime for a pod meeting. I'm giving our performer to ourselves for hitting 5 years.
And we didn't even talk about that in the intros.
Yeah, so like
All Jays talk.
it has taken a village, but obviously you have put, everyone will agree, the most amount of work into this. It's been surreal. I'm looking forward to what's coming up next in a couple weeks, so I don't want to dive too much into that to celebrate a little bit. But I had to give us the performer because, man, to the point now where, like, you see people around the streets or at Wolves game wearing our merch. You run into people at grocery stores or Pat Mirrors or wherever it is, loving the pod. Like, it's came full circle, and I would have never thought, one, we'd be doing this for this long. I thought maybe it would just be a year or two, but to hit 5 years for the network we've built, to do the streaming that we had last weekend, calling the game and stuff, like that was phenomenal. Like we came a long way, and I wanted to give us the performer because, man, it's been a hell of a ride, and I can't wait to see what's next.
5 years is crazy, man. I
5
cannot
years
believe
is
it's been 5
long.
years.
It's really long. Yeah. So I wanted to give us the performer. I know that's kind of a soft one, but yeah.
Oh, I love
We've
it,
done-
Tom.
we've done a lot of work.
It's good. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot wait to celebrate it for sure. In style. We'll keep stay
Yeah.
tuned for that one, folks. For sure. We're excited to announce what's coming up here soon. But yeah, a lot of great opportunities that have come our way, and can't wait till we're here for year 10. Now I got a bunch here. Tom, let me go Cyclones first.
Yeah, I knew you were going there.
Shout
That's
out
why I
to
did.
shout
Yeah.
out to Connor Vandeweghe, goalkeeper of the year for League One Championship, and Giuseppe Politi, coach of the year for League One Championship. That's obviously no joke right there. Vandeweghe came out of retirement, Tom. He's on the first All-Star team MVP.
Crazy.
Like, yeah,
But I couldn't even imagine going back to playing hockey and being that good like he is. Like,
yeah.
it's phenomenal. It's
Always knew
honestly,
he was gonna play, man. Always knew he was gonna play.
but what
he
a
built this-
story.
Yeah, and I
How
do wanna
long was he
credit
off
him
for?
too.
2 years? 3 years? Like a
I
couple
think it was
years.
a couple years. Tom,
Yeah.
he was talking to me about the Cyclones idea like years before,
Buddy, I used to work
He
with him
came
at
in-
GSSC.
right?
He told
Yeah.
me the exact same thing.
Like it was a mission
And
of
I
his,
looked
and
I
look what
looked at
he's
him and
done.
I said, "You're crazy." I said, "That's
Yeah.
never happened here in Sudbury." And look at it now.
And look what he's done, right?
Mhm.
It's amazing. A few more, Tom. We're going two double whammies. Another one here. Both players committing to Bowling Green University. Sam McHugh, Sudbury boy, playing on the Brantford Bulldogs, and Chase Colgan, member of the Wolfers, both former guests of the pod, going to Bowling Green next year to continue their schooling and play hockey there. That's unreal, Tom. One more I don't believe we've mentioned on this pod, another former guest, Rebecca Johnston, retiring from hockey.
Did not mention it.
Hell of a career.
Yeah.
To her, and like just an absolute legend, a legendary family. Um, she like has paved the way for women and men's hockey player here in Sudbury. She's been at the pinnacle of the sport, which is the Olympics, internationally, right? So amazing stuff. And then Tom, I got one more here. I like shouting out local events that are happening in Sudbury, and it is Halloween season. Tom, I went a couple weeks ago with my family. We have a yearly tradition
Oh,
where we
here
go
we
to
go. Here
the
we
haunted
go.
haunted
Yeah.
house. Um, Northern Screams. Okay, they're located right across Queens Athletic Field. I believe that's Regent Street, the old Mine Mill Hall. You got to go before it closes, before Halloween. Tom, you should have seen me. Next year. I'm bringing the GoPro.
Were you freaking
You
out?
gotta
I would
watch me
I would hate
navigate.
I would hate this stuff, man.
Strobe lights, Tom. The people popping out, screaming at you. Tom, you had to crawl. You had to do some crawling. Oh yeah, it was
You're
wild.
on all fours.
All fours, bud. All fours. I went down to my stomach at one point. Oh yeah, it would have been funny to watch.
That's good.
So
That's
definitely
good.
gonna do that with the GoPro next year. So shout out to Northern Screams. They do a phenomenal job there, and I
Hmm.
hope they stick around in that location. They've been around Sudbury, but I hope they stick there because it's great. Like it was the length of it was great. Yeah, it was awesome. So hopefully they stick around. But those are my lengthy performers. Tom, you got any more?
You got one more. We actually texted in a chat week or so ago. Close friend of the show, Sue Boy tying the knot. Cole McKay engaged. So Sky. I always forget her last name. Skylar Toms. Is that correct?
Yep.
So her and Cole McKay getting
Soon to be
married.
McKay.
Soon to be McKay, if she's changing. So happy for Cole and Sky and that family. They
Yeah.
deserve it. So that's
No, it's
awesome.
awesome. They are fantastic people. Yeah, it was awesome to see for the short time we've known them. Yeah, no, they're amazing people.
Yep.
Amazing people. Okay, Tom, let's go to our Corny's bulletin board, Tom. Looking at the Dawn Survivor pool, 4 remain.
Yeah.
They all picked KC. Now, looking at this week's schedule, Tom, do you have an out and out?
How about them Chiefs? Let me look. The Chiefs look like a wagon again. It's terrifying to even think about
Rasheed
that.
Rice, baby. He's back.
I did have a lock. Give me a second. Where was it in my notes here? If you haven't picked, okay. I don't know if teams have picked it yet. New England is fantastic right now. Okay, the 4 people listening, they are at home to the Browns.
It's a great pick.
You got to like those chances. That was the one I wanted to go with. And I mean, I think people might have used them already because they're a wagon. The Colts are at home to Tennessee. They're 14-point favorites. So those are 2 easy picks.
You
Whoever
like
you
the Bucks, Tom? The Bucks at Houston, or is that
the Bucks at
tough?
Houston. No.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry, not at Houston. The Bucks at New Orleans.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, you
You like
get
that pick?
what did I call the rookie receiver on the Bucks there? Did I mess up his name?
Abuka.
Abuka. They
You-
get him back. So Evans is still hurt. I don't know. But the 2 I just said, dude, the Colts are
Atlanta
not.
versus Miami too.
The Colts are about to be 7-1. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like they're playing Tennessee at home.
Danny
That
Jones. Danny
Indiana
Jones. man.
Jones. So that them and Drake May looking like one of the best quarterbacks right now. So
That's
crazy.
crazy.
yeah. So those are 2
Crazy.
picks if you're listening.
I like that.
I
Okay.
would love if I was still a part of it, but God.
Yeah, it was
Anyways,
tough,
yeah.
Tom.
let the boys down.
Okay, let's go to the OHL, Tom. The OHL. Maybe let's kick it off with our stream on the Sort of Local Network YouTube, Tom. We went with a different route.
Yeah.
This time around, we streamed the entire game. We had a live hot dog eating contest. It was Banana Lands up on the stage, and I think it was like I loved the chaos of it. I think that's kind of what we're trying to bring a different viewership experience to the people.
Correct. 3 straight hours of streaming, not sitting down. Man, legs were sore after that. Legs were sore after that. But looking back at the the video and how well we did. I think we did fantastic. Like you mentioned, it was chaos, but it was super fun. Our contestants did great for short notice. We asked them the week of, right? And
Yep.
they were more than welcome to come on to the stage and eat some hot dogs. And Grand Chainer got up to 4, Drolek got up to 5 with a little bit of a upset stomach during it. So like you had the full swing of it, and the Wolves got a home win, which feels like, well, a win in general feels like it never comes around anymore for the Wolves fans. So to have that when we were there, they played really well, I thought, and
Best game of the season, easily.
yeah, it was just super fun. Like the whole crew taking care of us. We had a camera guy with us, Mikey,
Mikey,
the whole time. He had the
hand
mason arm.
bombing it.
He had the mason arm going for a bit, and yeah, honestly, it was just super fun. I'm looking forward to the next one. I believe if I was to look at the calendar the next time we're there, so I could tell the fans, we have November 7th, the Friday, so that's in about 2 weeks.
Is that Shorzy night? It might be.
Might be Shorzy night.
I have to double check that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be. So that's the next one in our calendar. If you're on the stage, if you're at that game, come say hi. I just love that we were just even we brought Jack on Zulich. Give him a headset, give fans that
That's
we
what I
love,
mean.
fans of the show, the mic, and come shoot the for
Shoot the
intermission.
breeze.
Yeah, shoot the breeze. But yeah, it was super fun. What did you like about it?
Man, I was a big fan of. Can't confirm Shorzy night's November 7th. Yeah, I think the hot dog eating contest was a nice little ad, something for us to go to. Grant put in a good effort. I think just hit a wall, and I mean, you have Drole, really all guts, man. He like literally went
Yeah,
for it. Poor guy, but got the job done, got the W. So happy for him
yeah,
to get it done, because that wasn't easy, man. That
yeah.
wasn't
And
easy.
talking to a lot of people afterwards, it's like, oh man, he only ate 4. Oh man, he only ate 5. I'm like, you try it.
With no toppings and just the dog.
And everyone thought it
And
was just like
and
this,
you
like
can't forget too, you're hammering water too with it. That adds up.
the bread too, man. Like 5's a really good number.
Yeah.
So
Impressive.
I was pretty impressed. But he had the meat sweats going there towards the end.
Oh
It
my
was,
God.
it was
He was
all,
sweating buckets.
it was all
Sweating
time.
buckets.
Next time we
Yeah.
gotta get a towel.
Yeah.
But it
No,
was good.
he earned it.
Huge success, man. It was good.
Yeah.
We were featured on the Jumbotron a few times too. Had a few
Yeah, that was
texts about
cool to
that.
go to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we're getting creative with it. Like we want to make the experience
Yeah.
fun. And yeah, no, I had an absolute blast out there, and hopefully we can see what else we got in store come November 7th. I'm a big fan of the BTB stage here. Of course, some shameless self promotion on our own show. But Tom, I guess let's talk about that. Let's get into the Wolves, and then we'll go to the league as a whole.
Yeah.
The Wolves, like we said, I think the best game they played
All year.
of the year, right?
Yeah.
You led an early one in the second period, but they stayed with it. Didn't pull the shoot, and I think honestly, it was their best effort. And guys are clicking. You could tell. Like there was that line of Clayton, Henderson, and Ferran.
Correct.
They started really finding their game. Obviously, that top line was great as well in Villeneuve, Walton, and Coughlin. And I don't know if you noticed too, Tom, like Barney definitely shortened the bench.
Third
Even
there,
in
yeah.
key D zone draws, like it was a well coached game.
Yeah, he wasn't
Having
messing
your big
around.
guns out, right? Like
Yeah, I agree. And we mentioned on the stream, like I was so happy to see some guys get credited for some points and find the score sheet. Like I thought it was huge to throw the monkey out the back for Ferran. Man, he looked like one of the best players on the ice. It's crazy what some confidence can do for you, right? Once you find the score sheet after so long, because I think he was pointless in the first 9. But you mentioned those 2 lines. Like if those 2 lines are the best for your team, you're going to win a lot of games. And I just thought they were really good. Their goaltender, Finney Boy, was great too when he needed to be. And they didn't really,
yeah, Finn Marshall was great.
they didn't really cave. Like they had that goal that was disallowed, and then they came right back and scored a couple minutes later.
Yeah.
So it looked like a team that really gave a bleep, and that was really good to see. For being the worst team in the league right now to play that hard and get 2 points at home in front of your fans, I thought it was like a sort of like a sense of belief for us Wolves fans to start maybe believing in this group, right? I know they lost on the road the day after, but it's hard to beat the same team twice for a little home and home action. So I'm curious to see what happens Friday when they got Barry in town. Obviously, they all know who they have on the back end there with Keyshawn Aitchison. So that should
Yeah.
be a good test for,
They
for that team. And I
yeah,
was really
and
happy with their effort. Like honestly, I was.
yeah. Looking at the lineup too, Tom, it was a different lineup in the Sioux that next game. I believe Ragged and Doucette were both in that game. Doucette, I believe, being the Sioux boy. Obviously getting the home start. Let me triple check on that as we
Yep.
explain the game. But yeah, obviously a great win at home, going to the Sioux. Again, I think a big struggle for the Wolves is starting their periods. Their starts are, sometimes they a little falling asleep action out there, and bang, bang, a couple quick ones, a couple just quick defensive laps. I will say, Tom, though, looking on Friday, I think Blonda's starting to come around in terms of picking and choosing his spots on when to go, Tom. What do you think?
I agree.
Like he's getting better at that.
And he's looked good defensively. Like he's more composed out there.
Yeah.
He's not making, I guess, like I'm not gonna say stupid, that's not the right word. Like mistakes that he was in the past, right?
Right.
He just comes with experience too. Like these guys are
For
so
some
young.
mature decisions, yeah.
Yeah, like it's so hard to come. I mean, we never played in the league, but to be that young and that high of a draft pick to come in and just expect the world, right? It's tough. So he's figuring out the league. He looks way more, like you said, ready, like a ready OHL player to be there. And honestly, I was pretty happy with. I thought Gavin Yules was his best game of the year too. I know he scored,
Easily.
but at the same time, like I was just really
He
impressed
batted out of
with.
the air too. That play.
Correct. Even locking down um, the last 2 minutes of the game when he was on the ice for when they pulled the
On
goalie.
the PK too, 6 on
Yeah,
4. Yeah.
him and man, he's came a long way as Trevor Odell. I
Yeah.
thought he was great. He's physical, he's big, moves guys out of the crease. That's what you need if you're going to win a lot of hockey games when you're up, 1 or 2 goals late.
He's got
Because,
to be like a Nolan Collins, just steady.
oh, dude, he
Yeah.
plays against everyone's best line. And from where he was last year, I'm sure he had a really good offseason. He's looked fantastic for them. And I think he's leading the decor in points, which is
Yeah.
pretty rare for that guy, too. So
Yeah.
happy for him. Everything's clicking.
Yeah.
Uh,
Correction. It
his-
was Regates the Sioux boy that
okay.
played in the Sioux. Doucette is from Canada. So I'm sure Doucette might get in when they play Ottawa next. But yeah, no, definitely good to see from the Wolves. Obviously, it's just I guess the challenge is now for them is can they string a couple of wins together? They haven't been able to do that this year. You got Barry, a tough test on a Friday night here in Sudbury. I do like they got a little homestand here this weekend, Tom. I think the Peterborough game should be a good one Sunday. Should be a chance for them to win. And I believe, Tom, I believe Caden Taylor is not in the lineup. I think has not been playing as well for Peterborough. So keep an eye out
Interesting.
for that. Yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'll have to once again double check, but yeah. So Barry Friday, Peterborough Sunday
Sunday
afternoon, and then a Wednesday nighter. Tom Sue comes back on a Wednesday night.
next week.
So just
Day
hell of a schedule
before
here.
Halloween.
Yeah, that's right. Day before Halloween. So should be interesting. Taking a look at the standings here, folks. Brantford, top of the East Division with Kingston, just 3 points behind. Ottawa, Peterborough, and the Generals, Oshawa Generals following that. In the Central Division, the Niagara Ice Dogs, 1 point on top of the North Bay Battalion. I always say Brampton. I always want to say Brampton Battalion. North Bay Battalion. Um, Mississauga. I'm having one today. North Bay Battalion, then the Brampton Steelheads, Barrie Colts, and the Wolves to follow. In the Western Conference, in the Midwest Division, Owen Sound still atop Tom. They're an interesting case. They're 9-3. They've had a great start to the year. We have Kitchener, London, Guelph, and Erie following that. And then on the West Division, we have the Windsor Spitfires, who are 10-2 to start the year. The Sioux Greyhounds, Tom, Flint, Sarnia, and Saginaw in that Western Division. So those are the OHL standings right there. Taking a look at the league leaders here. We have Adam Banak of the Brantford Bulldogs on top of the points with 19. Interesting, too, to see, Tom. Saginaw, bottom of the division. Nikita Klepov, 18 points.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
He's basically finding the score sheet every game.
He's just the only guy scoring on their team?
Yeah, I guess so. Or a lot of peepers. We'd have to check that. But just because we were obviously at the rink when, at the arena when the Wolves played the Sioux. The Sioux's got a good little squad too, man. I was pretty impressed with some of their top end guys. One being that Chase Reed is going to be a really good player for a long time. And man, he can fly right-handed shot defense. You can't... Always a treat to have those.
And amongst the Caden Taylor news, just so I'm not talking out of my you-know-what here.
Yeah.
I did read this from Pete's Updates on X. There are rumors online stating hashtag Pete's forward. Caden Taylor has been sent home to await a trade. He was absent from the lineup tonight. So, I mean, that's coming from a Pete's insider. Let's see what happens there.
Oh, the Wolves would be nice.
You want to get him back?
Why not?
Why not?
Like, seriously, though. Like,
And
you're on a
maybe it's an inquiry. Who knows?
you're on a kind of a rebuilding phase. I mean, you had to trade him to get Dono. Like, you know?
Yeah,
Is
I don't know
is
if,
he
I don't
gonna
know if
co- is
Taylor
he
would welcome that trade back, because remember, they have a say in the trades. They can say yes or no to it.
Yeah, what a league. Not like it used to be. But do you think he'd cost a lot? What do you think?
I don't know what his...
Maybe?
Yeah. I don't think you're giving... Well, definitely not the farm. Maybe it's a few higher end picks.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
interesting. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
OHL always has these kind of scenarios. They tell them where kids are just waiting out. It's interesting. We dealt with it last year, of course, with Musty.
Yeah, and you never really know what the case is. Like, it could just be
Yeah,
he doesn't like the coach. Like, it's tough, right? You never want to assume
No,
anything
you
too
never know what's
major,
going
but
on.
you
You
never,
never know. Obviously, we hope the best for
Yeah, and
Kane Taylor.
I hope he
Hopefully
gets
everything's okay.
Yeah, and I hope he
Yeah.
gets a fresh start because man, he's a hell of a player. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for the OHL update. We're going to send it now off to our interview. Tom, this is a great pickup here.
yeah, dude. Here we
Third
go.
time guest. We'll debrief it a little bit after, but let's send it right away here. Justin Brazeau of the Pittsburgh Penguins, who's been on a heater to start the year. We're going to send it off to him right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, since we last had this guest on, he's hit some huge milestones. He's cracked the 100-game mark in the NHL, earned himself a 2-year deal with the Pittsburgh Penguins off to a hot start with 5 points in 6 games, and most importantly, became a dad for the first time. Welcoming to the dad life. A massive congrats to him and his fiancée on welcoming their son, Jackson Brazeau. We're pumped to have him back on. Please welcome back to Behind the Bench for the third time, Pittsburgh Penguins forward and proud New Liskeard native, Justin Brazeau. How we doing?
Great, fellas. How we doing?
We're great, man. We're great. We got
What
some
an
steady
intro.
internet this time.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, a lot better than last time.
Jim, I thought it was only twice that we've had him on. It's been 3 times now.
This is the third time, man. We had an OG one way back in the day.
Yeah.
Looks like
Yeah,
you pay attention. That's good. That's good.
Someone's got it. Yeah.
Braz, let's go. First question, man. Like, how are we feeling so far? Obviously, Chim mentioned how many points you got to start the season, and everything's clicking your way right now.
Yeah, I mean, pretty ideal start to the year for me, I'd say. Obviously things have gone well. But oh, still here.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, no, obviously pretty cool to be able to kind of play with the guys I've been playing with, just trying to make the most of it and kind of keep this thing going.
dude. No kidding, Jim. You wanted to ask it now? Like we have it a little bit
Might
later,
as
but
well.
yeah, go
We had
ahead.
it saved, but yeah, we knew it wasn't gonna last too long. Obviously, you know, we've grown up. Everyone our age has grown up. Have been watching Crosby, Malkin, Letang, that whole crew, for our whole lives, and like just kind of our idols. How's it with them in the room? Like, how's it feel? Is it surreal or what?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I said this kind of to some buddies back home, like walking into like the Boston room, obviously there's some big names, Brad Marchand, those guys, but like I wasn't kind of like, I mean, I didn't really grow up like idolizing them. And it's like you walk into the room the first time you meet Sidney Crosby, it's like, holy shit, like it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, I'm supposed to be teammates with this guy, and you're walking in, and you're like, hello, sir, like, nice to meet you. But no, it's obviously cool, and I mean, just kind of being around those guys every day, like, I think it's so crazy what they've done. Like, 20 years, three guys being together, like they see each other every single day for 8, 9 months of the season, and they're different than most teammates you have. Like they give it to each other, but like they love each other, and it's like it's unlike any sort of teammate relationship I've kind of ever seen between guys, but it's pretty cool to be a part of.
You just kind of stay out of it, I assume, eh, Brad? Just let them hash it out.
Oh, the other like one of the first or second day in the room, I'm in there and like Sid, Gino, and Tan, like they were going at it with each other, and I was just like the only one in the room, like, oh shit, am I supposed to be in here? And then they walk by and they're laughing, they're like, this is every day, like this is what happens after 20 years. But like, yeah, like I just shut my mouth and kind of
Oh, of
watched them go
course,
at it. Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Braz, how was it like getting like Gino assisted? I think it was your second goal in New York. But like, what's it like having that guy just snap a pass to you? You get playing on the same line. Like,
Yeah, it's unreal. I mean, obviously what he's done speaks for itself, but like you can tell the difference when you're on the ice with guys like that. Like people just respect him so much, and like he'll get pucks in situations and they'll like send guys on him, and you'll be like, yo, what the, like how am I so open right now? But it's because like you have to get the puck out of his hand. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously it's one of those things where you just kind of playing with guys like that, there's a little bit of a learning curve, like when you first start playing with them, just because they think the game at such a different. Like I'm so the last couple of years, like I get the puck, I see the red line, I'm thinking get it as far into the zone and go on a forecheck. Where with these guys, he's like, no, 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 like I want the puck, give me the puck, and so it's like you got to learn that part of it, but like it's obviously unbelievable playing with them. You just got to get open in the right spots, and they'll find you every time.
For sure.
unreal.
So let's go back to when you signed your deal. So 2-year deal with Pittsburgh. What made that kind of the landing spot with you, and was it ever a chance to go back to Mini?
Yeah, I mean, I found out pretty quick with the mini thing. They obviously, I mean, I think they had 12 guys or 11 guys returning from last year's team. They had a couple young kids that were kind of, you know, in the American League, but were ready to probably get their chance to come up and play. And then when Johansson re-signed there for, I think he signed for like league minimum, whatever it was, and he's played what, 18 years. I kind of when I saw that, I was like, all right, maybe, maybe it's not going to end up working out. And I mean, stuff happens. I mean, it's a business, right? So whatever. So I knew pretty early on that I wasn't going to go back to mini. So yeah, just kind of sitting around waiting until July 1st came around. I had a couple other offers, like, or not offers, but like talking with certain teams, like having my agent saying this team might like you, this team might like you, have to wait till July 1st. But I think when it came down to it, it was just I thought the opportunity wise, it was probably the best for me, just, situation. Obviously Kyle was in Toronto when I signed that deal there. Spezza was he was playing still, but like I was training with him every day and he's the assistant GM here. Rich Clune's our assistant coach. He was my captain my first year in the American League. Like so I thought the relationships I already have with those kind of guys probably made it an easier transition for me. And then I mean, the talks I had with them, they kept saying like, we'll give you opportunity, this and that. So I just felt it was the best spot for me to go.
Yeah, I think it was a great decision. Backed it up quite well there, Brad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's
It's
he's
starting out
media
well.
trained now. Yeah, you know how to speak, dude. You're great.
Oh man. Um, and just like that, Braz, you've played 100 NHL games,
Holy
which is
crap.
sick. That's a major milestone in itself. So I guess, and you've battled your way into this league, and I would say it's safe to say you've cemented yourself here as an NHLer. So I guess take us through, that grinding, reaching that milestone.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's pretty special. I think both those things kind of this year when like I was talking before I even signed a Pitt, like getting like a one-way deal was cool because it was like I that basically kind of solidified it, and then 5 games in I hit the 100. So it's one of those things where yeah, like I feel like early on you never really not that you don't belong, but like you're always kind of on edge, and obviously you're still having to show up every day and play well to stay in the lineup and stuff. But I think going into camp this year was a little bit more like like I belong here. Like this is my job. Like this is what I do. Um, so yeah, that obviously it took me a little while to get here, a little longer than most people, but I wouldn't change how I got here at all, and I'm pretty happy with kind of how things have gone.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Chim mentioned in the intro, in the intro, Braz, like obviously now you being a dad, how's that going so far? And have you, have been able to catch up on some sleep? And how's it been balancing, being on the road, coming back, being a dad, waking up early, all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I mean it's been crazy. I mean we had them morning of the game. I think I slept 45 minutes that night. Went home at like 2 o'clock. Took a quick 30-minute nap and was at the rink playing the game. I was like, what am I doing right now? But yeah, it was a crazy couple hours, couple days there. I mean, but obviously it's the best thing in the world. Like it's so cool being able to, come home after a game, whether you win, lose, play good or bad. So far, it's just like he's there and he has no idea what you do. So it's pretty cool that way. Obviously a little tough with, I think day 2 or 3 after we had him, like I was on the road for a week. So one of those things where I was sleeping well, but people at home might not have been sleeping as well. So it's nice to be able to kind of get back here and help out a little bit. But no, it's been awesome so far.
That's wicked. It'll be sick. I'm sure you'll have golf clubs ready for him to
Oh,
go and some skates.
they might already be on order.
Not those twigs, though. I got one in my basement of yours, and my God, the thing's the size. It's 2 sizes of Chim.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's not hard though.
Oh, Brad, you got me good.
He
You got
once
me good.
he once told people we were with, I forget the story, but he thought me and him were the same size, like height wise. I
Yeah,
said,
no.
Chim, man, have another one. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
People believe this, so it worked for me. uh, Now, Braz, another legend you got to play with, Marc-Andre Fleury, in Mini, and then came back here came back to Pitt, sorry, for the preseason game that kind of put a bow on his career. So I guess, how was it getting to know him for the brief time you got to?
Yeah, that was awesome. He's, one of a kind. Everything people say about him in the media, about, the person he is and everything like that is all true. I mean, from the second I got traded, I remember he texted me before I even got there. Such an easy guy to talk to and welcome you into the team and stuff like that. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, obviously, I basically got to play in both of his last games. I got to play in his last game in Mini and then his last period here. So, cool thing to be a part of, especially a guy like that who's had such a good career and is like loved by so many people. Yeah, it was really cool to be a part of.
Yeah, that's sick, man. And you also got to play with Moose. Of course, we got to mention Moose here. He's a big friend of BTB here. So, what was it like playing with him in Mini too?
Yeah, it was awesome. He's a child. Like he loves to have so much fun. I remember even like in the playoffs, like we had a little whatever like team room and there was like cornhole and stuff like that, and like he couldn't sit still for 5 minutes. Like he's constantly doing stuff. But no, he's awesome. He was really good for me when I got there. Making sure I felt comfortable and everything like that. And no, he was great.
Cool. You didn't skate up here this year, eh, Braz?
No, I stayed in
No,
Boston most of the summer.
stay in Boston. Okay,
Yeah.
cool, good stuff. Tom?
let's ask about the golf game. Like, have you been playing much since we've had you on last? Are you still scratched? Can we still play you in a bench brawl? You gonna wax us? Like, how's the golf game been?
No, we could definitely play that. It's up and down. It's like I'm still like handicap wise about a scratch, but like I go up and down pretty good. Like I played a little bit this summer. I would say I have like 3 good weeks of golf, 2 good weeks where I kind of start playing towards like in June there, and then I get about 2 or 3 good weeks of golf in July, and then by the time August rolls around, I've kind of locked them up. But no, it's not bad. Honestly, I think not being able to play as much has made me a little better as far as I don't take it to like this. I just kind of show up and play, and whatever
Yeah.
happens. Obviously I need to play a couple times to feel decent, but no, the game's all right. I mean, it's nothing. It's probably what it used to be, but I would say if we showed up, you guys would be in trouble.
Okay, who's the best you've seen? Like, and I mean, have you had a wow moment that you never thought this guy would be good that you've played with for a round of golf?
I'm trying to think. I wish I played with the mini guys because I never got to. I've heard Bolds is unbelievable.
Really, eh?
I think I saw like I have him on USG. I think he's like a +2 something. Like I've heard he's really good. And then Johansson, I know, and Mini was. I mean, from what I heard and kind of when he was talking, like I think he's a stick too. So I think that team's got a lot of good golfers, and I didn't get to play with them. Um, so I probably haven't got to play with that like the greatest. But I mean, I would say what's nice about most of the guys around here, like they might not have any like you might not have that many scratches, but everybody can play decent enough where like if you go to the course, like I'm not giving guys 18 shots. Like
Right.
I'm
Get a
giving
game
them,
going.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm getting a couple here or there, and then we can play a good match. Like I would say everybody's like a
Yeah.
6 to a 12, so it's not that hard to get a match going.
Well, you guys
Yeah.
playing in Florida in 2 days? You guys are there.
No, we're down and back. I think we're
Down
a
and
day
back,
I think
yeah.
we play tomorrow and then we leave the next day and right back. We might have to see if we can get swinging them in Sweden. I think we go to Sweden in like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
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 Unreal, man. A couple more for you here, Braz. Looking at the offseason here, what was the big thing you focused on coming in for this hot start?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything changed too drastically for like training and stuff like that. I think it's nice when I'm down here a little bit more skating wise as far as like I'm on the ice every day with, you know, 15 NHLers, or when I go home sometimes that part maybe lacks a little bit as far as just when you show up to skate every day, like you got guys pushing you. So I think that's probably the biggest thing. And I think for me it was just like the confidence of like coming into the year. Like I did a lot more kind of skill sort of touches and stuff this summer as opposed to just like kind of going out and skating without a purpose, where my skates might not have been as long at the beginning of the summer, but they were more like specific on, little touches and this and that. I have a guy I work with right now who does like every game he'll send me like 6 or 7 clips, but it's not about like systems, this and that. It's like little puck touches, like when you get the puck, how to create more space or this and that. So I think kind of thinking about the game that way a little bit more differently as opposed to just like kind of mindlessly going out and skating all summer. But no, I think nothing changed too much, just kind of like the confidence I said.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Cool. And how have you liked Pitt so far? Moving there, I heard it's an underrated city, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's quiet. Like I mean, I'm from the north, so it's like I don't
Yeah.
care for like I love Boston for that way because it's kind of a little bit of both, and you can kind of live outside the city. But like I'm not a huge city person. I like that we're like I live about 25 minutes from downtown Pitt where the game rink is because our practice rink's out here, so it's kind of more suburbs, just houses, neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Like you can go park at the grocery store as opposed to like having an Uber everywhere. So yeah, it's been I got for that why like I love it for that way. It's quiet. But it's been awesome so far.
For sure.
Cool. I think Dario Beljo's around you too. Have you guys linked up yet?
I know I haven't yet. He actually texted me
Yeah.
after one of the
Probably
first
asking
couple
for free
games.
tickets. That's why.
Yeah, he had a couple pops in him, I think, too, and he was texting me on a Friday. He was like, "Let's go get a beer." I was like, "Yeah, I got a kid. I can't."
Times have changed.
I know. I got to get out and see him though. I think in the next couple weeks after things kind of like we figure stuff out here at the house, I'll probably go for lunch with him.
There you
There
go.
you go. Beauty,
Yeah.
man. Good stuff.
Braz, so when you think about your journey from, 13th round pick to the OHL to being undrafted to the show, obviously signing this 2-year deal, hitting 100 games, like have you had a chance to, reflect on it and sum it up so far and just soak it all in?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know if that'll really hit me till I'm done, where it's like I did that. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of crazy, but but it's weird too. Also, like I always, for some reason, felt like I was good enough to be here, and like it was gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
I've kind of always had that like growing up, where it's like if you're good enough, you'll find a way. Like they'll
Right.
find you. Like might take you a little longer, but if you're good enough, like you'll get there. Like how can it not? So, but yeah, no, I had probably hasn't fully hit kind of what I'm doing because people might look at it like, oh my God, you're doing this. And for me, it's like I just show up to the rink and play hockey with my buddies. Like it's not like anything crazy. Obviously, it's a little bit bigger stage than what I was doing before, but like at the end of the day, once you're on the ice, it's still the same game. It's just a little bit better. So, but I think when I'm done, that'll kind of all sink in.
Yeah, cool stuff, man. Unreal. All right. Well, before we let you go, Braz, you know the deal here. It's our dynamic five rapid fire questions, whatever comes to the top of your head. Let it rip. So I'll send it off to Tom here.
Yep.
Okay. Favorite twig of all time?
I'm the least hockey guy of all time, so I'm gonna go. Was it the S15, the one with the red on it?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That one. Easton S15.
What are you using now? Bow or something?
Bow or some. That's,
Yeah,
that's all I know.
I'll check the twig.
Yeah.
Bench brawl partner. Who would it be? We talked Moose. We talked Chenier. Like who's actually your guy if you come down here?
It would have to be kind of whoever's in town. I'd probably go Moose because I don't know where Shenny is half the time in the summer.
That's true.
Like I don't know if he's in Ottawa or if he's working. Like I don't see that guy ever anymore. But if Shenny's around, I'd probably say him because I think that'd be pretty funny.
Well, we waxed Moose there a couple of years ago, so
Yeah, he
probably
might want his revenge.
What's one thing about Sid that you didn't fully appreciate until you played with him?
Just kind of like the way he goes about it. Like obviously people see it in the media and stuff, but like he's just a normal dude. Like he just loves the game of hockey. He shows up to the rink every day working. Like yeah, he takes stuff seriously and like he wants to win and stuff like that. But like if you see him in the locker room, he's just a regular dude. Like
Yeah.
you kind of look at him and you're like, that's Sidney Crosby, but he's just like hanging. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so cool. So cool. What's your favorite rink to play on the road?
It's hard not to say Toronto, just because I have people there and I love beating them in Toronto. But I also think it'll be pretty cool when I go back to Boston. I'm excited to go back and see that because that is probably my favorite rink to when I was playing, like since I've been playing to play in. So I would say probably Toronto or Boston.
Okay, we'll call this a 3-pack then. What was your go-to restaurant in Sudbury? I guess Boston. Well, we can ask Minnie too, but Boston. Let's go with Boston and Pittsburgh because you were there obviously longer.
Yeah. Boston. Oh, what's the place called? It's a little steakhouse. It's not called Serafina. It might be Serafina. I'm not good with names. Sudbury, I still don't remember any of the names of Sudbury. Where's that place we went with Dario the one time?
Respect.
Yeah, respect. I think you already answered that. You
Yeah,
love
I
respect.
like that
Yeah,
one. And then Pittsburgh, honestly, we haven't done a lot downtown. There's a little steakhouse out here called Napa Prime, and there's a little seafood spot called Off the Hook. So I probably have to go one of those two. Probably I'll go Off the Hook just to change it up from steak. But I haven't done a ton of visiting in Pittsburgh just because we've kind of been a little busy. But
Oh yeah.
I'd probably have to say that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just loves his red meat.
Yeah, I mean you can't go wrong with a steak.
No, you
Yeah.
can't.
I one more question before Tommy's been getting ridiculed for this. Braz, hot dog. Do you put toppings on your hot dog or no?
Yeah, I would. I'm also not a hot dog guy though. Like I would.
Gotcha.
I mean I like I'd rather do like a sausage than hot
Okay.
dog.
Flavor.
But I would.
You still putting toppings on that though?
Oh yeah, probably. I'm
yeah,
not a psychopath.
Yeah, see, I'm a psycho and I just produce content for this show. So you're
I
welcome.
will say though, like if you're at the golf course, sometimes it's easier to go no toppings because then it doesn't get everywhere. I'll say that for you.
It's a
I'll
good
give you
point.
that one. But like
It's a great point.
if you're sitting on the patio having a hot dog and you don't put anything on it, you're
Yeah.
just sitting there having a beer post round, then I think you're crazy.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. I love it. Well, listen, Braz, thanks a lot, man, for coming on here. Obviously busy at home. Congrats on the little one once
Yeah.
again and all the success. Of course, we'll be tuning in to see how it goes in Pitt. But yeah, congrats with everything, man, and we'll chat soon.
Yeah, thanks, fellas. Appreciate it.
Beauty.
That Dynamic 5 was sponsored by our lovely friends from Dynamic Therapy. Dynamic Therapy and Rehabilitation Center helps you reach your full potential. Whether you're an athlete like myself or Chimino recovering from an injury or looking to improve your well-being, DTRC supports your recovery every step of the way. They offer services like athletic therapy, physiotherapy, massage therapy, chiropractic care, strength and conditioning, trigger point injections, on-field care, and ACL rehabilitation. Visit their brand new facility at 2095. That is 2095 Armstrong Street in Sudbury, or call them at 705-919-3311 to book an appointment. Follow them on their Instagram page at DTRC Sudbury for any updates. Get back to feeling great with DTRC, where your recovery is their priority. Bang! How
Bang,
about that
bang.
for a little ad read? Bang.
Bang, bang.
Okay, interview, man. Braz, dude, what a guy. Like, to see this guy a couple years ago just absolutely shred the OHL.
60 tucks.
To grind it in out in the coast, the AHL, allowing my Leafs to let this guy go. It's like he'd be playing on a line with Poppy right now. It's crazy.
And my
And
dad's Bruins. My dad's still sour about that.
dude, honestly, like, I'm not because I love the guy, and I love the Leafs. They're trying to figure out who the hell's playing with Matthews on the right side. Like, why not slide in Braz if the Leafs still had him? It's crazy. So he's doing what a great interview though. Like, he's living the dream, man. On all of our dreams. He's playing with Crosby, Letang,
That
all
was
those
cool to pick his
guys.
brain about that.
Yeah, he's playing on a line with Malkin every given night. Like, he's got 4 tucks to start the year.
Of course,
Signing for
congrats
$1.5 million.
to him, too.
Like,
Had a kid
yep,
just recently, I believe, before the first game of the year.
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's been busy
unreal.
for him. So, what a good get, and hopefully, obviously, we'll be keeping close tabs on him throughout the year. A lot of people are picking them up in fantasy, so that's also pretty cool to see. You just see him in the
Yeah.
waiver wire, and the people adding him. But hopefully, we get a golf match with him this summer. And yeah, man, it was a really cool time to get him on because he just celebrated 100 games too. So, pretty cool.
Yeah, what a beaut. What a
Yeah.
beaut, Brad says. Yeah, awesome. Such a cool story, too. Grinded it out, man.
Yeah.
All right, no 4-pack this week, Tom. So let's go to We Missed It. Anything?
No, I'm just really excited to. I know you got hockey late Tuesday night here. You're gonna go snap it around. I'm going over to my brother's to watch the third period of
Shout
my
out them.
Leafs. Shout out Themi. Got the TV up and going. Furniture ordered. Excited for him. And I soon get the basement downstairs when he moves out, so I'm excited for that. That's all I really got for you.
There we go. You
Yeah.
moving downstairs, Tom?
Why not, bud?
Oh, yeah.
Why
I love
not? Yeah.
The den.
So
Good stuff. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for week 219 of Behind the Bench. 5 years of BTB. Thank you to everyone who supported us, from sponsors to listeners, to friends, to family. Everyone that's listened to this podcast and has always, reached out or supported us in any way. Like, it has meant the absolute world. Like, without any of you, we are not doing this still 5 years down the road. So it has meant the absolute world. I love the boys. I love what we're doing. I think we're doing a great thing here for the Northern Ontario community. And I cannot wait to see where the rest of this journey takes us. It has been one hell of a ride. We love you all, people. Do not forget that. We love you all. And we'll see you for 220 with hopefully some big news ahead. We love you.